Welcome to track 3 of the Big O tournament. First bout of the tournament on day 1. We will have number 19, Mr. MRDA, number 19 ranked Denver Ground Control versus number 22, the Portland Wheels of Mayhem.
Hey, we are live.
Oh, did someone say hello?
Sutton says hi. So, well, he didn't say hi. He was trying to warn me. But it's all good. So you got through Denver? So you left me with Wheels of Mayhem, who are at their second Big O. We have 000 Leviathan, 1122 Satisfaction, 217 Lennon, 25 Dr. Manhattan, 3 Jin, 38 Esparza, 5 Ghost, and 55 Daredevil.
And Navy Blue, Denver Ground Control. Number 18, Ferguson. Number 1984, Crunchy. Number 207, Judgment Day. Number 257, Schneider. Number 36, Lenzo. Number 4, Baby Stelly. Number 40, Broderick. Number 43, Chris with a K. Number 7, Detmer. Number 72, Ragin' Cajun. Number 77, Jedi Knight. Number 89, Alchemist Prime. And number 98, Sparrow.
Hooray.
Thank you. Thanks for saying hi.
All right, so we were just told that we are streaming by a person in the venue. So, confirmed. I didn't believe the guy from England, because who would?
So, 21 seconds to party time. The seats are filling slowly for this early hangover bout as we get ready for the first bout of this tournament.
Since I don't know where the cameras are, I'm just going to claim the seats are full. If you got feedback on that, find me on Twitter.
We're about to call for a full packed house.
Yeah. Oh man, I can barely hear myself over the crowd. It's actually, no, they're doing pretty good for like, what time is it?
It's almost 10 a.m.
Oh
on
my
the
God.
nose.
I thought it was Saturday until right this minute. Now I'm kind of like,
Yep.
I don't know where I am.
Still with 3 full days of Derby coming up for us. Wheels of Mayhem taking the line, getting ready.
So this is Wheels' second, as I said, Big O, and also last year we saw their first ever Sanctioned games. So that was pretty rad. They did not face off against Denver. Did you write down their rankings? What did you have?
Yes, they are 22, and ground control is 19.
Nice.
So they moved up quickly. That's pretty cool. That's impressive.
I've noticed Derby in Central and South America often seem to come in the Argentinian men's team came in. They were like, boom, we're 14. I was like, oh, hi. Cool.
Well, the same with the 2x4 ladies. I guess they all practice together. I don't know. And I think just the Portland training helps out those wheels.
Certainly.
Wheels are rolling. Okay. Denver boys hitting the track. I mean, Denver men.
They are men. Full-grown humans. Wheels, incidentally, is from Baja, California, which I found out is in Mexico. So maybe chill out with naming things like they're in California, because I'm really bad with geography.
So that's going to be Sparrow jamming for Denver against Dr. Manhattan. And they're off quickly. Dr. Manhattan is through first. He is your lead jammer for the Wheels of Mayhem. Sparrow is out on his initial pass. Dr. Manhattan going down at turn number 1, but he's right back up. Meanwhile, Sparrow's almost at the pack. Jam is called.
This is a 1-point jam for ground control. Nothing picked up by Wheels.
It is. So skating for Wheels of Mayhem, we have 000 Leviathan, 1122 Satisfaction, 217 Leon, 25.
That is Ferguson jamming in blue for his first time today against Daredevil.
So if the overlay is still on the screen, I sadly have no control over that.
Ferguson out through. That's the first lead jams for Denver. Denver is through. Oh, no. Ferguson already threw in his scoring pass, getting taken down hard at turn number 1.
He's not having to recycle back too terribly far, being brought back by Esparza. jammer is out, having completed his initial, but does not have time to pick up any points for Mayhem. That is a full 5 points for Denver, bringing him up to 6 as we enter the third jam.
Dr. Manhattan took 1 jam off, and he's back on the jam line for the wheels.
Sparrow out for ground control.
Oh, he took 1 jam off as well.
Oh,
so
sorry. Oh, wait, I was like, oh, did
that's
I miss?
right.
Okay.
No, you got it. You got it. So they both
Both
took
of them are back. Yay.
So far, 2 jammer rotation. I'm sure that's bound to change. .207. Oh, I think they fielded too many skaters on that last one. I'm not sure what happened. But lead jammer status going to Denver again.
The bench is so close to the box. He is actually seated in the box. So
Oh, that is the... Oops.
he was bad. He was bad. It's all good, though. Wheels again in scoring position, not capable of getting there in time. Called off by Sparrow. 2 more points for ground control. Looks like we're going to do some really just a few seconds jams, you know, like pop in, grab some points, call it off.
Yes, and holding the wheels to 0 points so far.
36 Lenzo. Number 4 is Baby Stone. Gordon Broderick.
Yep, wheels continuing with the 2 jammer rotation. That is Dr. Manhattan jamming for wheels.
72 Raging Cajun.
And, yep, Ferguson. Ferguson jamming for Denver.
We've got 2 Denver blockers in the box, 1 wheels. Tried to say Mayhem and wheels at the same time, can't do it. Ends up, I tried though. Wheels of Mayhem does have lead jammer status, first time since I believe the first jam, which, I mean, we're only on jam 4, but I'm going to throw stats out like I'm doing something. So there you have it. That was actually lead but no pass for wheels. They called it off before Denver could do too much damage. Another 2-point jam for Denver, 10-0. Again, we're going to do these really fast jams. Although I was on a game last weekend that straight up, they were like, let's take the whole 2 minutes. And there was like 12 jams in the first half. I was really kind of weirded out by it. I couldn't see the clock, so I was trying to tell by the score sheet. And I was like, whoa. All right, we got Dr. Manhattan out against Sparrow. Penalty box is emptying out. Got these guys coming back in with some furor. Lead jammer status goes to Sparrow. He's keeping an eye on where Dr. Manhattan is. He's just now out of the pack, so Sparrow can make his decision on if he wants full points. He's got plenty of time. Gonna make him work for it. What do we end up with? 4 points for Denver. Nothing picked up that time, again, by Wheels of Mayhem.
So Denver just really controlling this game so far. 4 lead jams out of 5 and 0 points for wheels so far this bout.
Oh, my bad. I misspoke then earlier. I thought Wheels got lead the first
Yeah,
one.
it was switched. Yeah.
She's got the stats sheet, and I'm trying to use my memory, which you may know is not that great.
Yes, that's why I use the stat sheet. My memory is not so good.
Well, whenever I've been assigned to production, there's always some jam where I'm like, oh, and kind of phase out because I'm thinking about cats or something. And I miss something, and then, like, the whole sheet's messed up because I'm really, like, well, I don't know what happened in that jam. I'm not going to fill out the rest of it. Just gave up on myself so quickly. No second chances. So we are in a team timeout for Wheels of Mayhem. So the 2018 WFTDA Continental Cups will produce the best in region through a competitive bracket. This year, the Continental Cups series will be hosted in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Omaha, Nebraska, and Birmingham, England. All right, well, it says the United Kingdom. I finished it myself. So you missed it. We have an announcer who's also from Birmingham, but when she said it, they were like, Alabama, am I right?
Oh, no.
And then
how
she
funny.
got super shy. She was like, what? No.
Hell no.
Yeah. She's from the UK. I was just like, ah, y'all. Which I've passed that on to a Scottish announcer. I gave him y'all to take back to his homeland. So next time I visit England, people talk like me.
Oh, nice.
Y'all are welcome.
So that's Schneider jamming for Denver. This is his first time jamming for his team.
As Daredover out getting lead for Wheels of Mayhem. However, Schneider, as you can see, is out up front Daredover, not willing to chance it, calls it off. That's the second time Daredover's gotten lead, and the second time he's called it off. Unless I trusted my memory. What do you got?
No,
on your
it's
fancy
his first
paper?
time. Dr.
Son of
Manhattan
a
was the
crap.
first one. So
You
of
know
those
what?
two,
They were both wearing white.
and they both have D's in their name.
Sure. You know what? That was a test, and you passed. Now nothing's on me. Boom.
So there he is, Dr. Manhattan jamming in white against Sparrow.
Control has a 4-3 pack advantage. As Wheels of Mayhem does have a 0-3.
Lead jammer status going to Denver. Dr. Manhattan still stuck on his initial pass, getting tapped out of bounds. And Sparrow sneaking through on the inside lane, spinning around, going down for 5 points for Denver.
Some really great blocking from Satisfaction on Wheels. Let's see how long. All right, yeah, Wheels got the setup right there at the end. They finally chanced doing a two-pass jam and found blocking to be in place. A little two brace up front, so it's going to be a 9-point jam, though, for Denver. Still nothing picked up by Wheels of Mayhem. 24-0 as we get under the 24 minutes. Yep, that sentence worked out fine.
Whole lot of time left in this first half. That's Ferguson jamming in blue for Denver. And Daredover jamming again in white. Ferguson is through. He is your lead jammer. Dr. Manhattan going down hard at turn 1, resetting behind the whole pack. Ferguson down as well. Block party on turn 1. Ferguson, saving himself from a track cut. He's going to reset behind everyone. Ferguson on one skate, tiptoeing his way through. Oh, great catch of defense at turn number 2. The doctor finally out on his initial pass. Ferguson calling the jam. Yep, holding them again to 0 points for the Wheels of Mayhem. He did score 5 more on that last jam.
Next up, we've got Dr. Manhattan
Oh, that was Daredover, huh?
facing off. Oh, did you?
No,
what?
earlier, last jam, I'm
Everything's
sorry.
fine. Everything's fine. It was Daredover last jam.
Yep,
Okay.
it was.
And that is Linzo for Denver ground control. Dr. Manhattan has lead for Wheels once again. And some huge hits now from Wheels. Really stalling Linzo. Here we go. Dr. Manhattan coming in. There we go. That's going to be the first points on the board. 4 points to Wheels.
And we'll start this next one with a 4-3 pack advantage for Denver. Denver on the scoreboard, 4 and 31 for Denver. Oh, see, it's 25 and 55, and I'm blind, so that's where my confusion is. But 55, that is Daredover. I knew there was a 5 on his back.
Okay, I was like, man, I really thought I saw that a minute ago. But that's fine.
So that's Ferguson jamming again against Daredover. And that's 2 lead jams in a row for the Wheels of Mayhem. They have warmed up and they are ready to party. Multiplayer block being called on the Wheels. Ferguson, I think it's a power jam. Yep. Ferguson going to the box for track cut penalty, so power start for the Wheels. And 3 more points for them as well, taking them to 7. And And for real, that's the doctor with a jam start.
Wheels of Mayhem has brought their cheering section.
I was concentrating really hard to see if they were going to get that extra skater off the track. Like, what will happen? The drama, the excitement as the wheels turn. So Dr. Manhattan out, as you said, on a power start. Busting his way through. The pack was, well, it was a little bit speedy. Wheels is going to try to get these dang old out-of-play calls, as it were. But there's a bridge involved.
2 bridges, and it's really stretched out to the full 40 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, good save. He's going to save himself from a track cut. He's really slow to get up. I hope he's okay.
Well, I feel like it was probably just a little bit winded after having to go up against a wall that refuses to move, which, I mean, is how walls work traditionally.
Ferguson out with a vengeance. Oh, he was given lead jammer status.
There we go, Satisfaction again up front, holding him back. Now he's swallowed up in the pack, knocked out to the outside. He's gonna go ahead and come in again behind Satisfaction.
Yeah, great hit by Satisfaction out on turn number 2. Turn number 1. Jam is called.
A nothing jam, 31-7. We are now under 19 minutes in this half.
Sparrow's back on the jam line for Denver against Daredevil. Full complement of blockers as we start this jam. Daredevil tapped out on the inside lane. Wow, that was a fun pack to watch as everyone's bobbing and weaving, but Daredevil is your lead jammer. Wheels of Mayhem having lead jammer status 3 of the past 4 jams, so the momentum is changing a little bit.
Sparrow is out, about to meet the back of the pack, but called off before any points could be accrued. That is a 4-point jam for Wheels, 31-11.
Denver held at 31 for 4 jams. So Wheels chipping away on that lead, 20-point game so far.
That's all they need.
New jammer for Wheels, that's Lennon.
It's going to be Baby Stelly. It used to be 2 Stellies, and so I would call them Stelly and Stelly Jr. because I don't need friends. You know, that's the thing is like, they both, I believe both first names start with J, so I was like, it's on, and now it's Baby Stelly, so he's taking it away from me. And also, other Stelly's not here, so. But it's Stelly. Stelly. Lead. Ooh, hey.
Ooh, nice. Nice little leapfrog, but lead jammer status
Everything
goes.
is cool. Wow.
Baby Stelly. Oh, and he got a penalty for that.
He sure enough did. I did not see the call, but I would assume
Low block?
that's what I was taking a guess for blocking the legs.
That was still fun to watch.
Well, it was, yeah. Oh, did you say no fun or still fun?
It was still fun.
Okay, I was like, I enjoyed it.
You're all, who
myself.
are you? Who
Yeah,
are
I
you,
was
Muffin?
like, we don't need to be friends after this. Let's just muscle through this thing.
Quick 5 points for Stelly.
And since he's on a power jam, he's coming through at a,
Wall of white right at the apex. He's going to try and sneak around.
This power jam is over. Lignon is now in play. I just realized, so the tilde isn't on my roster. It's Lignon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was on the scoreboard.
Oh.
But somebody,
Good
I'm going to
eye.
say, cheated me on the roster. They're like, how long can we make her say the wrong name?
Oh, gosh, thank you for catching that.
Yeah, no,
Lignon. So, new jammer in blue, that's Rivera, also known as, not really. Alchemist Prime. First time jamming. So, yeah, a lot of them they do their last names, but their fun, cool names are on the rosters.
Sure.
So that's what I'm going by.
Yeah.
Alchemist Prime, he's through, and he is your lead jammer.
It's got Sparrow on the scoreboard. Are we sure we got
89.
Oh, it's 89 and 98. Oh no. scoreboard operator that I can't yell to.
So I'm right?
You are right.
Okay, good. Alchemist Prime first time jamming. Scored quick 2 points, putting Denver to 41. And 1 point for Portland, taking them to 12.
I'm absolutely that person.
Oh, thank you, though. I love it. So Lenzo, no tilde, but we can call him Lenzio.
You can't.
No.
I don't think that's not how that works. You can't just start sprinkling them around like Americans use apostrophes.
And that's Daredevil jamming again for the wheels.
Daredevil getting recycled back pretty far. So, well, hey, you know what, though? Still has lead, so.
Yep.
I mean, it was a nice recycle, and congratulations on that, everyone. But he is coming in for his first scoring pass.
Lenzo out on his initial about to hit the pack, but he will be denied any points. Holding Denver to 41.
It's true,
And,
yes.
oh, holding themselves to 12 as well.
Yeah, it was a 0-0, surprisingly. Didn't see that coming. I'd also like to point out that the ground control trackside fans have light-up shoes.
Oh, they're cool. And
They're
sparkle
pretty good.
pants. Look at
And
this.
sparkle pants.
And she's looking at her sparkle pants.
Oh,
Am I
that's-
shiny?
That's a sparkly...
Fanny pack.
Yes.
Oh, and it's being admired by everyone.
And I have to point out to anyone from England listening that fanny means something completely different in America. Although, yeah, I'm going to leave it. I got to leave it.
Yeah, it's close.
I haven't quite woken up, so pretty much anything can happen at this point. I'm like, don't cuss on the mic. Everything's fine. Talk
And-
about cats. Run.
That's Sparrow, and Sparrow is your lead jammer.
Cats eat sparrows, etc.
The doctor, taking a hard hit at turn 2. Meanwhile, Sparrow's flying by again for 5 more points for Denver.
Gonna get one of the rare 2-pass jams. Will it be 3? Oh,
I know it's very rare we see the pack even come by us.
I know. No, I've been noticing
5
that a lot this whole last year. It's like turn 1 and 2 is where the pack is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Please seat me at turn 4. At least I can see the jammer numbers when we start, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I like our seat.
It's
Sparrow,
pretty good.
3 5s in a row. That's 15.
Oh.
If you're keeping track at home.
And if you like math, I'm not into it.
Cats.
Cats.
Here he comes again. He's going to sneak by. Oh, I thought he was going to take that inside lane. We do have a
Yeah.
attempted star pass.
Well,
and the
he
gem's called.
had it in his hand, so I was, I mean, if you want to be super final about it, he could put it on his head. But Lignon had it, and it looks like he will be staying. Oh, nope, lies. He's not going to stay on the track as the jammer.
Big 20-point jam there, taking the wheel. No, taking Denver to 61. 12 points for the wheels.
Daredevil facing off against Ferguson. And Ferguson is out. Lead goes to Denver. All right, already in scoring position. Ooh, tries to take to the outside. A nice hit from Ghost.
That was beautiful. He spun it out beautifully, but he did go out of bounds, getting reset all the way back to the jam line as the jam is called.
How long have you been in Derby, Muffin?
A long time.
Okay. We can make a Ghost points joke.
Oh. We
I know you can hear that because these mics are like red hot. But in case I forget for later, I've planted the seeds.
Oh, there's a lot of people out here that know the ghost points.
I
and
feel like lately, well, it was last weekend, I suppose. I was talking to somebody and they were like, they've been in Derby for 3 years. So I was like, aha, they're poodling. And he's like, do what? I was like, oh, friend.
What's a goat?
Yeah, I was a goat. I don't.
They still do the goat, though, actually.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was like, crap, I said that last weekend. Is that out of fashion?
No, it's not.
Yeah, he had a goat. I mean, well, they had a goat, I should say. This is Sparrow. Was being held back by Lignon. Lignon headed off to the box, making it a little bit easier. No lead. Oh, here we go. All right. Just as I think to say it. Sparrow gets lead. So lead to Denver yet again.
Yep, they've had 5 of 6 lead jams the past 6 jams.
And right as he's about to get out of the pack. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Injury.
Yeah, never mind on that. Well, there was a...
So Daredevil went down, so we're going to hold up for a little bit. But we'll read you some stuff. Did you know that the social media team is working feverishly all weekend to bring you live tweets and Facebook coverage throughout the event? The 2018 WIFTA Continental Cups will produce the best in region through a competitive bracket. The first year, the Continental Cup Series will be hosted in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Omaha, Nebraska, and Birmingham, United Kingdom, not Alabama.
It's true. Well, now they know we have a script.
Yes, I just pulled that out of my nether region.
Actually, I read it earlier and made the same joke. It's cool. I'll share. So there's a team timeout called. At least I know it's a good joke. I'll use it later. Yeah.
So just 10 minutes left in this first half. 40-point lead by Denver, which you know that's still, the wheels are still in this game. 40 points really isn't anything if it comes to a couple power jams. Power jams and a whole lot of points.
Well, you also have to consider that they've held Denver to only 62 points. So more getting the jammer out. And then also remember that your hips contain points. So is this your first time in Eugene?
It is my first time, and it's such a cute little city. I love it. I love it.
It's so good. I drove around here a couple of years ago at Big O when someone had rented a car because I was all like, oh, I don't have a car. I want to go outside. There's actually like so much flowers in this town. It's amazing. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and all the trees still have like the autumny colors, so it's really pretty. And there's so many trees, period. Like it's good to see trees and old architecture. I love it here.
Yeah. Do you not have trees in Texas?
We do, but yes, but we don't have the autumn colors for long.
That's fair, yeah.
And it's a lot of shrubbery, really.
Yeah, I did notice that. I've been in California for the last couple of weeks, and I'm like, nice shrubs, guys. Let's chill out with the palm trees and move on to having just trees. It's okay, you know.
So Ferguson threw quickly for lead jammer status, but that is Esparza jamming for his first time today, and a little taunting here at turn number 4. Ferguson still playing around.
Well, it might have got a little bit serious.
Let's see if he's going to let him attempt any points.
He's like, dude, I'm lead. Are you really gonna...
I'm not touching you. I'm behind you. I'll let you pass your own team.
Yeah, well, I mean, that Denver just picked up a couple points right there. Ooh, and a forearm, track cut being called. It's going to turn into a power jam. We're going to do the whole 2 minutes. Because of this power jam. Oh, and there's no wait. I was like the jammer and the other team's coming. No, I'm wrong. It's the pivot.
Yep, that's Lenzo. So 4-3 pack advantage and another scoring pass for Ferguson. As he casual skates around, glancing around with his hands on his hips. 5 more points. 5 points so far this jam. So as he casually jumps over everyone on the inside, gets tapped out outside, he's going to reset to the jam line. Power jam is over. He's just so casual.
I know, he's just super chill about it. Like, hey guys.
He's like, we got 8 minutes left in this half.
I'm going to make you into points. Yeah, Ferguson recycled back a couple times, has now passed all the blockers. Is 5 points because he is on the lap ahead.
Oh, see, I thought he was given lead jam, and I guess they took it away. That's why he's taking his time.
Wheels had it,
oh,
and he went to the box.
box.
And that's, yeah.
All right.
That's the way we got a jam
Yes.
that lasted more than like 45
Forever.
seconds.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2 minutes. Forever, I feel would be longer, but sometimes no. So we're 72-16, 7:48 on the clock for this half.
Alchemist Prime on the jam line against Linyan.
Maybe it's Linyan, I took 1 semester of Spanish, and to be real, I just lied and said everything in Latin. Then I would go like, oh, I have so much Latin background, I just get confused. Anyways, so it's Alchemist Prime, also known as Rivera, out lead for Denver.
Already back halfway through the pack.
So there's a star stash from Lignon, but he's...
Ew, style points on that stop and finish.
Definitely. Yeah, not close enough to actually make the pass, or make the stash, not getting through the pack. That is a 0-point jam for Wheels. 5 points for Denver, 77-16. This is actually my 4th Big O. I just realized that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How long have they had it?
I don't know the answer. Longer than 4. I want to say this is the 8th one, but sometimes I just make things up and hope they're right. I mean, I guess I could consult the internet. If you're on Twitter, make sure you complain about this broadcast and also answer my questions.
So Judgment Day jamming for Denver.
Oh, actually, Mary Chaos can just send me a message with the answer. She's watching this game. What up,
Nice.
Fran?
Judgment Day is your late jammer. Lignon still on his initial. A bunch of action at the penalty box. Lignon, denied. Oh, okay, they let him through on that one. Okay, he's through. That was his initial pass. Another penalty being called on Denver. I think they only have 1 blocker out there at this moment. About to be 2. And points. That's points for the Wheels. 4 points on the scoreboard.
Hooray! Ooh, a huge, nasty sounding hit is going to go ahead and, well, I don't know if that's what ended the jam. He's up. Oh no. Track 2 is so loud. So loud. I was like suddenly like, where's Phil?
Hey, he's working on it.
No, it's... You caught that part of the meeting. I was going to say earlier, he was like, make sure you say your name. And I was like, no, you say my name.
That was so good.
And then, so you were there for that. So I was going to say your name every sentence, but then I was like, you're going to be weirded out by this, Muffin.
And by the way, I'm Muffin Tumble.
Yeah, I'm Julia Sleazer. Sleazer. Schneider out for Denver. Daredover for Wheels. It's going to be Daredover taking lead once again. Schneider quickly out of the pack and ready to hassle him. A little slippage is going to delay such hassling.
Both jammers picking up speed as they approach
Oh,
number 3.
coming
Woo!
in butt first. Hashtag butt first.
Let's see, 0 points for everyone, 81-20.
Well, I don't work here.
Oh, there's 3 points.
I was going to say, man, I really would have thought
Yeah, they give him 3.
butt first is the way to go. I'm just saying. Your points are in your hips. Come in butt first. You don't see me skating. I'm just speculating. Sparrow for Denver, Lignon for Wheels.
Sparrow through first. He is your lead jammer. Lignon getting a little tap on his helmet, but he's going to continue. Only 1 more blocker to pass at the front of the pack. Lignon is through on his initial pass. Multiplayer block being called.
Dude,
What do
it's
you say?
totally 8 years. That's great.
Oh, good.
Man,
good
I'm just
one.
like, nah.
See, just keep
Say 8.
spitting out them facts. You got
Maybe,
it.
the thing is maybe I write the reality around me as I randomly guess, and that's how I'm always correct. Oh man, it's gotten like real trippy. Anyways, so it's a 4-4 jam, 85-27. We are under 3 minutes. And I haven't decided the hashtag for this one.
Trust your
It's
instincts.
chaos, but I'm gonna stick to butt first right now.
I like butt first.
Yeah, it's I brought that over to you from Spain,
Oh, nice.
or technically Catalonia.
Baby Stelly is out first. He is your lead jammer. Dr. Manhattan still in the pack.
Shout out to Hijinks, who's apparently watching at work, which is very naughty, but is having a great time. Another great time is 5 points, brought to you by Babby Stelly.
Babby. Babby Steely.
So coming at, wow, what is, I feel like there's a lot of strange motions. I don't know. Got wheels on their feet. There's a lot going on. It's another 5 points. Brought to you by Stelly. Make it in a 10-point jam. We are approaching the 100-point mark, which some like to call the century mark. Some don't like to hear it. I'm fine with that. There is a star stash, if you're wondering what's up with Dr. Manhattan. He has not passed it off, and he's not in close quarters with a pivot, and so I don't believe he will.
Meanwhile, it's three Grand Slams total for Baby Stelly.
We got exit the track immediately, friend. That was a long time to go. I was just talking to people about this. I was like, there's a little bendy on that rule. Like, maybe you can skate the straightaway and one ref won't care, but the Everett ref wants you to just step to the effing right. But like, that was a long time to go. So that was very, I'm hyper concentrated on that. Now you get to hear about it. So an insubordination and a track cut being assessed to Dr. Manhattan. So he's going to sit the length of an old school penalty, which is 1 minute.
That's a long time.
I feel like, yeah, this is where he lives now, you know, like a minute, so long. Ferguson out on a power start. He's got a, I mean, you can do a lot in a minute, so.
Oh, yeah. If it takes 8 seconds for a lap, he's already through lead jammer status.
Think how many jams he could get in.
I know.
If he just does the hit it and quit it.
Yep. Oh, he's going to keep going, though. Look at
No,
there.
yeah, he's totally just like right on. So the pack is just going to stay right now. And there we go. Knocked out to the outside. He's going to recycle back. All right, he's calling it. Dr. Manhattan not even standing in the box yet, so he's got what I'm going to calculate as a while.
And that's the half, folks. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for 30 more minutes of fun. Okay, they were informing us. Let me find that really quick.
Give me some Stelly info.
Okay, so this is from Denver Roller Derby. Stelly brothers are Justin and Jordan Stelly. Baby Stelly equals Jordan, and Stelly equals Justin. Justin will be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I called Baby Stelly Jr. for all these years.
Oh, we're off.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's happening. Sparrow still on this power start, still seated in the box as Dr. Manhattan for wheels. Now joined by Lignon. All right, finally, standing. That was that double penalty he was coming back from, so we got a little bit.
Yep, Sparrow still on his initial pass. Trying to sneak around there, but they keep foiling him again and again. Great pack work by the wheels, but he is through. That was some work. About 32 seconds, but he is your lead jammer.
It's true.
Power jam over.
Boom, what now?
No.
Another power jam. But also, I feel like that 25 is in trouble. You were talking about stats and other
Yeah, that
nerdy goodies.
he may be at 4 now. Probably.
Well, there's at least 3.
Yeah.
At
yeah.
a minimum 3. I would say at a maximum 6. Going out on a limb on that one. Look at me living dangerously.
So 119 to 27 as we start jam number 2.
That was only a 5-point jam. This looks like Mayhem has had a chat on the half about upping their defense.
Yep. Power start as Ferguson starts off this jam, jamming for Denver. Or someone else on Twitter said they're calling him Menver Roller Derby.
I will not participate in such things.
Factoring some speed as he comes through. He is your lead jammer, Ferguson. Power jam continues. Dr. Manhattan has less than 10 seconds left in his penalty. He's released.
Oh, he's trying to. Well, it looked like he was going to try to call it, but there was a little stumbling afoot. But why call it when the initial is still to be got? Power jam is over. Dr. Manhattan back in play. It's gotten real weird in the pack, is what I'm going to describe this as. There's a jumping and falling and
Hashtag let's get weird.
tears and laughter.
And 5 more points for Ferguson.
It's 4.
4. Make that 4.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh my God, is it Power Jam number 17 in the same jam? No, we're cool. Everything's fine. Ferguson's still racking up the points. Number 38, Esparza, trying to deny those. Looks like Ferguson's getting a little winded.
Again with the casual skating. He's glancing.
Yeah, he's just.
Ooh, successful star pass.
Mignon now has it. Just about to score. Those whistles are from the other track.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, no, earlier I thought a jam was called. Oh, is this? I
That-
can't even tell. They sound like the same volume even.
Yep, that was
Woof.
for this one.
Wow.
Okay, so 2 more points on that last run by Lignon. And then how many? 14 points for Ferguson.
Mm-hmm. Finally on the track, we see Detmer. I've been wondering where he was this whole time. Jamming, Sparrow, Dr. Manhattan, blocking many people.
Sparrow through quickly for lead jammer status.
I wonder if we're hearing it extra loud because there's an ambient mic. I figured it out. I'm smart. What are you hawing at?
Dr. Manhattan does not have his helmet cover on. He just picked it up, though. He realized it.
Well, Pete in the pool seems frustrated by what's happened. And I believe that's going to be an official timeout so they can chat about some things. Nope. Well, no, here we go. There's 2 points picked up by Wheels. 4 picked up by Denver, 137 to 31. 25 and a half left in the game.
So that's Lenzo jamming against Dr. Manhattan again. It's really getting some action with that helmet cover, the star on his head.
Let it go, Muffin. The jammer looks really great since he's got his helmet cover on and everything. You guys ever seen a jammer with his helmet cover so securely on?
Oh no! Track cut penalty.
So it's curious how many power jams have been let go by
Oh.
jammer penalties due to Wheels having a lot of jammer penalties. You know, I got my thought out, but there was just a lot of extra words, as is usually the case. All right, a short jammer switcheroo. Both jammers on the track. That is going to be a full 2-minute jam, of which we have 1:04 left. 4 points already for Wheels. That's the other track. And a track cut. You know what?
That's 2 in a row for Lenzo.
I feel like it's like, yeah. Ooh.
Wow, that guy's loud.
Sudden silence in the room. Fair enough.
All right, Daredevil caught up. Turn number 4.
Sure enough. We will have almost made a full lap with the pack. Almost.
Lenzo sneaking out of the penalty box, sneaking through the pack.
Oh my gosh, they've only got 20 feet to go. Be still, my beating heart. Lenzo, wow, just popping right through. Pack unawares.
Is he going to do it again?
Yeah, sure enough.
He did.
All right, did he pick up? What did we pick up there? 3, and that's why I advise what butt first. Just saying. Points are in your hips.
Huh. 141 to 41, 100-point game.
Team timeout. Last one can be used. Wheels of Mayhem.
And did those points go backwards? Or I don't know.
I don't know what's happened here. I just
No comment. No comment.
I show up. I say some stuff. I leave.
This is when you guys take over. Wheels of Mayhem.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at it, waiting. Okay, well, this is making a
Oh, we
little
got
bit
some
more
more.
sense.
There's 7 now.
Well, I just feel like, yeah, I guess maybe his first pass there was 4 and his second pass was 3. Yeah, I mean, this is all doable, and there's like 94 people in charge of one set of points, so sure they can get this sorted. This has turned into an official review for Wheels of Mayhem. A lot of things happened in that last half. I saw some suggestions from skaters as they came off. I was going to tell you, Muffin,
Yes.
that I've been waiting for the second half so I can do this read, because I've been accused before of it being me trying to trick people into sending pictures of their cats, which, you know, you can send pictures of your pets enjoying the Big O from home, hashtag Big O Cats and hashtag Big O Dogs. We love to see our furry fans. And also, if you @ Julia Sleazer, that helps me. You know,
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty lazy.
And don't forget, tomorrow is Catterday.
Yeah, every day is cat a day if you're doing it right.
Can you tell me what your gift is? Are those socks?
Yes, I got socks from Mama Bauer, which is this mother of formerly Shango Fett, now Bauer. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
Says-
cats.
Yeah, they're cat socks. It says, my cat is cool as F. Not allowed to say it, apparently. Wait, if it's a direct quote, I can... No, I'm not going to...
As friends.
You know, I'd get bummed out if I got fired from a job I didn't get paid for. You know? Weirder things have happened. One time I worked at what we call an adult bookstore, and I got fired.
For
Things.
things.
It actually wasn't on me. I was being harassed by the manager, and when I complained, I was fired.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, no, really. It's, yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was like, what? And they were like, you're not mature enough to work here. And I was like, she slapped my, what?
What?
Yeah, I actually tried to, it was in Columbia, Missouri, so I was by campus, and I talked to the head of the ACLU about it. I was like, is this a thing? And he was like, no, sorry.
Oh.
I tried, though. I was 18.
Different age, yeah.
I got that job on my 18th birthday.
Oh. Oh, God.
It was pretty good. I was like, hey, it's back when they still advertised jobs in the what they call the newspaper. It was the internet, but it was made of paper. And instead of scrolling, you had to flip.
Oh, I feel so old. But what a great first job.
Yeah, I wanted to think it was okay. I mean, I've had worse jobs.
I know they pay well, though.
They don't.
They
No,
don't?
that's
I
not
know in
true.
Austin they do. Not-
Well, first of all, I'm 35. However many years ago that was. Okay, so it was like 2000, I guess, right?
Uh-huh.
And Columbia, Missouri. I left Columbia, Missouri in 2014, and I was renting a house for $400. So, like, why do they need to pay well? The state minimum wage is like 7 something.
Oh, wow.
I think I made $7.50 at that job, which actually may have been high at the time. I remember being like, I'm taking a job at this gas station. I'm making $8 an hour. And I'm like, oh, those were the days. That's pretty high. I was pretty high. Just kidding. Well, am I? I'm not. No. There's no way you can just work at a gas station. Let's be real.
And don't worry, we're in Oregon. It's legal.
Also, now it triggers my anxiety, so I'm pretty sober.
Even like an indica, a good indica?
I do have to go for the indica, but when you're hanging out and people are like, hey, do you want this? I have to go like, well, I'm sorry, can you tell me what percentage of indica your strain might be? And then they're like, be on your way. I'm like, that's completely fair. This is, just show up with my own. It's mine. Makes me feel okay.
Okay, jam number 4. Denver up at the pivot line. So will we power start? It must be. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with yup. So, since no one told us what the official review was about, it's time to wildly speculate. I'm going to say that Denver said the dogs were better than cats. The refs disagreed. Jammer's in the box. What's up, Denver? Cats forever. Hashtag cats first.
So that is Lin Yan jamming caught up between turns, 2 and 3.
Who's Jack?
Oh, he got forced out. Oh, no, he's going to continue on his way. Oh, no. No. Oh, okay. He's your lead jammer. I'm sorry. I saw some hand signals going, but it was for somebody else.
There was a lot going on. Sudden jazz hands.
Oh, yeah, 3-2 pack advantage for the wheels at this moment. So penalty trouble for everyone. Lenzo on his initial.
Mignon does have lead coming through. Dr. Manhattan trying to help out with that. Broderick's going to use his body to get up front. All right. Lenzo through. That's the end of his initial. Mignon's still working for it. It's going to come to decision time now. 4 points picked up by Wheels. Nothing picked up that time by Denver. Should be 144 to 45. We have our first cat coming in. Look how soft that cat looks. That's Jack.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Mary Chaos's cat is completely blocking the view with his delightful orange body.
Of course. All right, baby Stelly set to jam this next jam against Daredevil. They're already off. Baby Stelly, oh yes, through a little apex hop for lead jammer status. Boop.
It's a baby jump
Yes.
for baby Stella. Stelly coming in for his first scoring pass. He's going to be running on through. That is 4 points.
Daredevil's looking to the bench. Do we want to trust the blockers? He's through his players.
No,
He's going to keep on
passed
going.
one.
Yeah, at this point, they could
Yeah,
just
I'm
score more points.
If you have like 103 lead on the other team, you can just run it.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Yep. Stelly's through again. He looks at the bench again. What do I do? What do I do?
Well,
Daredevil wondering, are you going to call this? I'm going to keep going.
Well, it's now they want it.
Yep.
Well, that was a weird interaction. She said, "Watch me," but I felt like I don't know what he was looking at then. Maybe he phased out thinking of cats. It happens to us all, you know. I forgot what I was going to say.
Meow.
Yeah, there we go.
So Lignon versus Sparrow.
That was an 8-5 jam, 152 to 50. We are now under 20 minutes. Oh, that's not the start of the jam. That's a timeout. Well, whatever got official reviewed a little bit ago, Wheels retained.
Yeah, they got one more point on that run.
How's that?
Because it was 49. They're at 50 now.
Oh,
just from the last jam.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Not from the review.
Right.
Or maybe.
No.
No.
I feel like
Yeah.
that was too long ago. Yeah. You're testing me now. No, I'm still... I mean, I feel like there's a coffee stand somewhere here.
I even had my coffee. It's just really early.
I've had... Yeah, it's like... I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to die. Yeah. I've had most of a Rockstar, but I popped this Rockstar at like 4 in the morning. Like I woke up and I was all like, where am I at? Okay, this makes some sense. And I was like, I might as well get up. And I'll be this delightful for the rest of the day. I'll work on it. Stay away from that dang old Indica. I do like it when people come in from out of state, though. So I've been living in Washington for like a while,
Mhm.
and then I hang out in California sometimes. And periodically I come to Oregon because they have an arcade that I like to go to. And yeah, people come in from out of town and they're just too high to be alive.
Oh yeah, they can't hang.
Moderate yourself, you know?
Yeah, be
Don't
safe.
come visit me and be falling over your own body. This isn't the 70s. All right, Sparrow out against Lignon. And it's going to be a very thick pack to start with. There's an empty penalty box, so everybody on the track.
Oh yeah, both packs of blockers intermingled.
Yeah. I'm going to call it a swarm.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like that. A swarm of blockers.
Yeah.
Oh, a little flash of O at the front of the pack. Oh, foiled though. Everybody goes down, including one of the officials.
Well, you know.
You get bonus points when you take out a ref.
Sometimes you get too many bonus points and you have to leave the game. That hasn't happened today, and I hope it doesn't ever, you know. So anyway, lead finally goes to Sparrow after like almost 50 seconds.
And a whole bunch of people in the penalty box.
By a whole bunch, she does mean 2. We have different definitions, you know.
The maximum amount of blockers for the wheels. Lignon is out on his initial. Sparrow through on a scoring pass.
4 points to ground control.
Well, Sparrow just chilling, calling
Yeah,
up the
just-
jam.
I guess I will. So 4 points for Denver. Nothing picked up that time by wheels. 156 to 50. The Big O is brought to you in part by the acclaimed Rydell Solaris, which they actually put pronunciation for, which makes me wonder how other people have been pronouncing it. Solaris. The performance you demand, the comfort you've been missing. You can check them out online, or hopefully you still have a local skate shop, ? Depends on where you are.
In Austin, it's Medusa Skates. Hi,
Nice.
Glitter.
I don't know where it is where I am. So,
It's Fast Girl's gone.
yes, the brick and mortar.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I know. I used to go in and hassle Vito. That's how I made friends with my team. I was like, hey, I've just come in to harass you and try to talk you down in sock prices just to see if I can. It's not that I don't have the money. I'm just kind of a jerk.
So socks and cats is the way to your heart.
Yeah, I like shoes and I guess that's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
I was
I
trying
like
to think. I was like, do I like music still? No.
I like shoes because they always fit, no matter my size.
They do not fit me because I have giant feet. Actually, I found out in England, and sorry, I just read. I'm also reading a Facebook text or whatever you call the Facebook thingers. So yeah, in England, I apparently have normal-sized feet, but in America, they want to pretend that like women just have like tiny feet. And so yeah, I have trouble finding shoes. So you often see me wearing Converse because like GTFO. I don't have time for that. So Aaron Go Bra and Monster Jam listening in and apparently are crying because they can't be here.
Aww.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it.
I mean, if I won Denver Village as a whole, I feel like I'd be able to figure out a way to take it back to Minnesota with me.
What is Monster Jam? Is he in Florida? What's going on? Well, no.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, and I hope you can even see us on the feed this year. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they didn't give us the announcer cams, which I love the announcer cams because they're like, I want to put it like a foot below your face and aim it up so you're just like a chin and the tip of a nose. And also, I've now watched some of my archives, and like one time I looked directly into the camera during an interview, and people were like, "Oh my God, the fourth wall is broken!" So now if a camera's on me, I look like I'm trying to avoid like creepy looks from like a bad person. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, check out the Malmo playoffs from last year. I look awkward AF.
I'll be right back.
I also am. I almost took screenshots. I was just like, why am I like this? My makeup looks great. Ferguson facing off against Daredover. Ferguson out, has lead jammer status. Daredover being recycled back behind people.
Ferguson through again quickly. He's going to keep on going. That's 5 quick points for Denver. Oh, beautiful tiptoe action at turn number 1, but he's getting reset. He's going to keep on going. That's Ferguson. Dared over. Tapped out of bounds, pointing, saying he went out too. He went out too, but he's saying, no, he didn't. You're going to the penalty box. Power jam for Denver. Dared over will sit out for up to 30 seconds.
Dun, dun, dun. Ferguson taking that inside lane, taking the outside. Where will he go next?
Spinning around, hopping through. Great footwork for another 5 points for Ferguson.
Coming in for another scoring pass. Looked a little bit easier that time, or so he thought.
He just do-si-doed right through there.
Yeah, it's true.
Here again with the casual skating. We're just going to run that clock out for 16 more minutes. Dared over again, still struggling. Oh, another track cut. Not on dared over, but on. That is Cotter, number 77, also known as Jedi Knight, in honor of May the 4th.
There you go. 25 points, I dare say, the highest point scoring jam in this game. So far, not to challenge anyone. They can't hear me. Getting texts from their moms. The announcers challenged you to get more points. 181 to 50. We're almost at the halfway point of this half. Saw your eyes twitch. Daredevil still seated in the box, so a power start for Schneider.
Schneider through quickly running through the pack for lead jammer status for Denver. Oh, great offensive help by, who is that? Baby Stelly. Ooh, more offense.
All right, this power jam is ended. Daredevil back in play. Immediately met by number 77, Jedi Knight. Schneider coming in for another scoring pass. Right now he's on 5 points.
Daredevil really trying to push his way through,
Yeah.
but great defense there. I mean,
feel
that
like
wall.
I would have just given up on that one myself.
That was a really strong wall.
No,
he
that
could
was
not get through.
amazing. And bless him for being able to keep going for that long. Another 5 points. Now a 14-point jam for Schneider.
Uh-oh.
What's up? What are we uh-ohing? Everything's fine.
No, okay.
Hashtag everything's fine. Yeah, there's my hashtag chaos. That's my forever hashtag.
And 5 more points for Schneider.
Hashtag 5 more points.
Oh my
5 more
God.
points, yeah,
Oh
see.
my God.
Right now, 24 points.
See, you spoke too soon.
The challenge. No.
Mom's
see,
calling right now.
Yeah. Mom's like,
I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Here he goes. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Jumping on 1 foot, waving to everyone for 5 more points. Yep,
There we go,
29 points.
210 to 50. Right on. So I've been looking at the internet in case, more cats happen. But I've gotten some advice from Dev Knoll from Glenmore Reservoir Dogs. Perhaps I should stop being so awkward. So I'm going to give that a shot, I guess. Let's see how it goes. Suddenly I'm personable and have a boyfriend. It's crazy. Okay, so Sparrow facing up against Lynn.
Sorry, that was.
I know, that's too alternate of a reality. Yeah.
Snortworthy. Hashtag snortworthy. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it.
Hashtag single tear. Sparrow has lead and has already picked up 5 points in the time that took us to point out how very awkward I can be. I was really going to go for not awkward, and now I'm what they call crestfallen.
See, I don't find you awkward at all. I find you wonderful.
You may be awkward. So
So it's 10 points so far for Sparrow.
it's been a while since Wheels have put any points on the board, sadly. Star is in hand. I don't know if Lignon actually intends to pass it. Clearly not. He is now through, having completed his initial.
Yeah, they're scoreless for 4 jams, going on 5, unless he can get through right now.
Sure. Oh, no, he won't. Yeah.
No, foiled
Well,
again.
you know, if you hadn't said anything.
Mom?
Sorry, Mom. Yeah, that was a 19-point jam. Thanks, Muffin. Timeout. All right, now the last timeout that can be used by Mayhem.
So this timeout was brought to you by Derby Gear. Derby Gear has everything you need to get rolling, from skates to protective gear and unmatched service for all of your derby needs. Before you hit this, hit the track. Hit this.
Roller derby is not a professional sport. We are still considered an amateur sport. As such,
I think you can hear the ads through. So
No, I'm totally hassling the house announcers. No. She's thanking the volunteers, and I'm being a jerk. As my friend Dan Under is on house. And so I like to make people nervous because, you know, awkward.
okay, so 4-3 pack advantage for Denver. That's Ferguson against Lignon.
It's true facts.
Ferguson is out first. He is your lead jammer. Oh, power jam for Denver. So Lignon will sit out for up to 30 seconds. Big hit on Ferguson, but he's going to continue on his way. Oh.
Everything's fine.
There he goes again. Ferguson glancing at the clock. A minute left in this jam. Lignon standing.
He's so nonchalant. He's
Yeah.
just never, he's just like not in a hurry.
Yep.
He's like, everything's fine.
Strolling.
I mean, I haven't checked what this sport court is like, but it might be in your best interest to just kind of be chill about it.
Oh yeah, sport court is not fun.
Well, yeah, I've never heard anybody go like, gee, this is my favorite of the sport courts.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a cat drawn on the sport court? I see it. I can see it. Do you see it?
No.
It's up there.
That's awesome.
Quit being short.
But look at this polished concrete. Why don't they want to use that? I don't know.
You know, death and what have you. I feel like people are more likely to have wheels that would go with sport court than they are the polished concrete.
Yeah, I like the concrete.
I don't like anything. So
Lignon, look at him go. He's through.
there we go. The first 4 points. What, 6 games?
Yep, 6 jams.
Boom. I just say things and then they're real. 3 more points on the last pass. A 13-point jam for Denver. 4 points. Ooh, 8 points for Wheels of Mayhem. 13-8. 242 to 58. We are now under the 10-minute mark.
Lignon out again as your jammer, 3 jams in a row for the wheels. And that's Judgment Day jamming for Denver.
It's true.
Oh, it was a 4-2 pack advantage for the wheels, but the penalty box is cleared. I'm just kidding. Look at that. He's going back. Okay.
Yeah, see? It's the announcer's curse.
Ooh, nice opening on turn number 2. So Judgment Day's out. Lignon also out of the pack. Oh, but lead jammer status was given to Lignon. Jam is called 0-0. Dr. Manhattan back on the jam line. This is only third time jamming this second half. And that's Sparrow. Sparrow in blue. Dr. Manhattan.
Well, Doctor, I mean, he's probably a little bit in penalty trouble at this point, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So maybe ever so slightly removed from the rotation.
But he made up for it. He is your lead jammer. Sparrow is out on his initial pass.
Some penalties don't necessarily make you, not an awesome jammer. I didn't mean to insinuate that.
Ooh, look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, did he do it? He landed it. He's in. Beautiful apex jump by Sparrow. Oh, look at that. Power jam. Oh, my God. Poor doctor. So we spoke too soon.
Hashtag announcer's curse.
Yes. Loses his lead jammer status as jam will continue for the full 2 minutes. And it's power jam for Denver and 5 more points for Denver as well. Sparrow's through.
Ooh, but hey, no. Sparrow's to the box.
Oh, high block?
For a high block, yes, indeed.
Dr. Manhattan released before, so he can possibly sit up for the full 30 seconds. But there are still 30 seconds left in this jam. Ooh. Baby Stelly doing some great defense in the pack for Denver. Uh-oh. Sorry.
I repeated.
Yeah, that defense was so good. He really felt that one.
No, that was continues to feel that one.
He's going to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, like, other ribs. Just use them. All right, so that is the conclusion of this jam. Dr. Manhattan had a great run, but I feel like we're not going to see him this jam, certainly, because that was a wind knocker on that one. So a 13-point jam for Denver, 4 points for Mayhem, 255 to 58, 5:53 left in the half. An empty penalty box. And we're off. Ferguson against Lignon.
Great 2-wall in the back of the pack, holding Lignon. But lead jammer status going to Ferguson. Ooh, secret helmet cover pass. Yes, successful star pass for the wheels.
There's a lot going on. Sometimes your helmet only wants you to wear one cover. Sometimes it wants no covers.
But that is Daredevil. He's now stashing the pivot cover.
Yeah.
But he
couldn't. It came off when he was trying to put it on. Yeah.
He got the right one on, so that works.
Yeah, it was like, came down to choices, and he was like, "No, I'll be the jammer. It's fine."
Lignon again, jamming. This is 5 of 6 jams in a row. So he's getting a lot of action with the star on his head. And that will be Baby Stelly jamming for Denver.
Dread Pirate Robin on Twitter. The road to hell is paved in sport court. Polished concrete is where it's at. You've got a friend.
I love you.
out
Thank you
there.
so much. Lead Gemmer status going to Stelly. Ooh, look at the Stelly. That was beautiful. Like hurtling through and jumping for 5 points for Denver. I think we have another attempted star pass
Oh my
for the
gosh.
wheels. But look at, oh, that was so pretty.
See that business? That was great.
He's got some fancy feet spinning and weaving and bobbing through for another 5 points for baby Stelly. They're like, you're not going to do that again. Let's close that up.
No, sir. Get on out of here with your fancy spin moves.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, that was
really?
a butt first.
Yeah. That was, using your butt first. It's good for blocking. It's good for getting points. Versatile, So 14-point jam for Denver. We're getting down to it. 3:15 left in the game. 273 to 58.
Let me guess. Yep, that's Lignon again.
Show enough.
6 of 7 jams as her jammer for the wheels.
Jedi Knight out there for Denver. He's going to take a lead. Coming in for his first scoring pass just as the pack is going over the pivot line. All right, coming in. He's trying to decide if it's going to be butt first. Commit, sir.
Lignon's through. That was some work, but he's throwing his initial. Jedi Knight teasing. He's going to keep, calling the jam. Stretching it as long as possible just to hold them to 0 points again. Yeah, he's just going to go right back up. Lignon.
Sure.
Oh, he's a trooper.
All in yon all the time.
I wonder if they just have no choice.
Well, I mean, they have
The doctor,
8 skaters.
Daredover.
And if there's any penalty jeopardy, you can kind of take yourself back. So could be.
That was Schneider getting through quickly for lead jammer status. Oh, he does the shimmy shimmy. But he was foiled, knocked out of bounds.
Schneider being recycled back by Leviathan. Oh, ooh, hey.
Boom.
What's up, friend? Esparza landing pretty serious hit there.
Yeah.
Schneider coming back once again. Roderick trying to help out a little bit back there.
Oh, just how he squeezed through both those guys. Really, the stuffly, and he did do butt first.
Saying.
But caught up again. Great reset by the wheels.
This wouldn't happen if butt first.
He's through. That was some work, but that's 5
Yeah,
points.
that was pretty serious because the whole time he was lead.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God.
He had to work for those points. Oh, not for those. He hopped through. He's around. Woo! Flailing, and he's through. Another 5 points. That's 10 so far.
So star in hand, Lignon comes through.
Oh, Lignon finally through. A minute and 15 seconds. Jam is called.
All right, there's 34 seconds left on the period clock, so just enough time. Lignon out 3 jams in a row.
Yep. 7 of 8, the last jams, has been Lignon jamming.
Really?
Oh, nope. Oh, he passed it.
Oh, my bad.
Last minute
It's
pass.
Dr. Manhattan.
Who is it?
Dr. Manhattan,
Oh,
Yeah.
the doctor's back.
real life. So there would have been 1 jam no matter what. But Denver, with a 229-point lead, was like, let's get another jam for sure. And they shore this up. Getting a little bit nervous. Just saying.
Who? What are they saying? Let who jam? Let who jam?
Let Pete jam? Make
Who's-
Pete jam?
Who's Pete?
I don't even know if I'm hearing it right.
I think it's Pete.
Mrs., can we get some numbers? What number are you looking for here? I don't know.
Oh, that must be Pete, right?
They're not making Ferguson jam. I feel like he just was going to jam anyway.
Is it
It's kind of like when you're really far ahead and it's like, time for a Wrecking Ball jam. Is what I was looking for, and I'm like, who is your team's super blocker? Oh, I feel like it's maybe number 40 because he looks a little blushing.
Oh, yeah. I love when super blockers jam.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the best.
Yeah. They plow through everyone, usually.
They're all like, fire bad, points good. You know? At least that's what I imagine they're saying. And they're not wrong.
Ferguson using those fancy feet to get the lead jammer status. And he points to the lady, says, like, that was for you. And he calls off the jam.
I imagine it was more like, hey, I know you. My conversations are probably in no way realistic, but I just recently got to this planet. All right, our unofficial final, 287-58.
I think we know who won. Well,
You know, let's let the refs do their math and sign their paperwork and what have you. So, who's next up on this track? Do you have any idea, or did I just ask you a question that you're just going to be mad at me about?
yeah, I'm so mad at you.
Yeah, well,
But Sleazer, it's a pleasure working with you and meeting you. And let's see what we got. It might take me a minute.
she's flipping me the bird while she's saying that. That's the thing. I feel perhaps a little disingenuous in this one.
Okay, next up, it's going to be Dakota versus Houston. It's going to be Junior Derby.
No, it's not. Those are full
It's more men. It's more men.
full-grown men
Men.
with the murder derby. So yeah, also my next game, not to brag or anything, I'm going to be on track. Ooh, I'm not looking at the right day. I'm on track 1, St. Louis versus Vancouver men. Not that I'm trying to take you away, because Dakota versus Houston will be an amazing game. But there's other men's games at the same time. You can switch between the two. Mix it up a little.
And
I don't know.
I will be on track 2, Jet versus Tucson with the handsome rich mahogany wood. Is there wood on there?
No, there's not. You just... Now there is. All right, so our final score, 287-58. I'm Julia Sleazer,
I'm Muffin Tumble.
and I'm done here. So
Yes,
bye.
we'll see you soon. Thank you for listening and hopefully watching.